Hey guys, how are you? Jordan back with another mod spotlight for you. Today we're taking a look at the DJ Party mod. This is 1.6.4. I really hope it'll be updated soon, as we're all currently using pretty much newer versions of this. But it uses Forge, as most of the mods do nowadays. It's just super easy to install, automated client, goes straight into your folder, and you just drag and drop your mods. It's simple, piece of cake, cheap as chips, easy as pie, any of those. But yeah, we're taking a look at the mod today. If you want to know all the crafting recipes and you're playing survival, I'll put all the links you need down below in the description. But I'm going to show you the different things that this features, and then we're going to have a little party in the back, in that little room that I've been making, which is pretty sweet. So these are the main 7 things that you're going to need to use in your DJ Party mod. This here is what we make our records on. You can actually use custom songs, and all you need to do for this is download Audacity, and then you drag and drop a song into Audacity and then export it as an OGG file, and then you can make yourself a custom record by using a blank record. Let me just grab one here, and then you put it in the recording unit, select the song you want, and then it will come out as the custom song. Now this one I can't play, which is Dead Mouse, which is a shame because it's copyrighted, but the other two I've got permission to use, so we'll play you some tunes just to give you an idea. Over here we have a laser. This will orientate in the direction you place it, so you place it down, it will go away from you, and you can see it's hovering, so I would recommend you build yourself like a little stand for these to go on. So just to give you an idea, there we go, and then you click it down and it points down at the floor. All these are adjustable, these lasers as well, which I'll show you in a minute, which is sweet. So they're very easy to use. You can change the colour and all that stuff as well. The next one along is the Pioneer CDJ 2000, or the equivalent in Minecraft, which is what you're going to play your records on. You'll just literally right click to put them on, and then they'll play. Next one, we've got the smoke machine. All of this stuff is toggleable as well, so you don't have to have it on all the time. You can turn it on and off. This is the disco floor. This will change when I select it in the controller, which is next to it here. Here's all our options. So we've got smoke, dance floor, the type, that's basically changed the diameter of the floor, the laser control, laser color, the length that it projects from the actual unit itself, and then the same for this one actually projects out as well, so it projects its own color out the back. And then finally on the end, the speakers. So obviously you need speakers for the tunage. You don't actually have to link them to the unit. That's just kind of a there for looks. You do see the little bits on the side, but it doesn't really actually make any difference to how they work. Some of these actually only orientate on north and south as well. It's a little bug that's currently in this mod, like the smoke machine will only actually shoot smoke if it's either that way or that way, which is north and south. It won't go sideways like west or east. It's just a little bug, but we'll hopefully get that ironed out in later versions. So let's go into the little club I've made. I'm actually quite impressed with this. Look at this, pretty sweet if I say so myself. So we've got loads of lasers set up at the back, smoke machines, the main floor, a couple of speakers on each side, more lasers up the top, all my equipment to play. And I'll give you a little demo on how these things work. So if we go to the main control unit, which we've got in the center here, the smoke machines, let's give you a demo of those. There we go. Yes, I've got 2. Obviously the more you add, the more mess it's going to make for smoke. I think one thing would be cool if it could be implemented is it's going to be a hell of a lot of code, but kind of a sound to music lighting thing. That would be cool. So that's the smoke machines. The dance floor, if you are sensitive to photosensitive, if you have photosensitive epilepsy is what I'm trying to say, please look away for this, because it is extremely flashy and bright and horrible. So yeah, just briefly, just look away. So here is the floor. Yeah, stupidly there is 2 different modes as well, which changes the size of the blocks. I'm going to turn that off quickly. It goes back to the glowstone. It's actually a couple of pixels lower as well than the actual normal blocks, so you kind of sink into it a little bit. Next up we have, let me just get back to the other side. We've got the lasers, which come out of the actual deck itself here. There you go. which are pretty sweet. You can also change the length of these and the color, so it goes for green, and then you can change the block length, so you can go miles down if you wanted to, and change how far they're projecting. You can also see the other ones going through the wall, so you can change that. And if you've obviously got a smaller one like we have, you can reduce these down greatly, so let's say 5 blocks, so that kind of projects out nicely like that. So let's turn that one off for a second. Then we'll go to the laser lights, and then the same principle here, adjust everything you need. It also shows in the hotbar that it's on as well, which is a bit strange, but see, all these are working now. Yeah, it's pretty mad. I think actually let's take it a few blocks down and see if it makes much of a difference. That's better, isn't it? Look at that. It's pretty sweet. So let's get on and crank everything on, all our lighting effects, and then we'll put some tunes on. So Dancefloor, I'm going to leave the Dancefloor off actually because it's rather horrible. I'm not really a fan of that. So lasers on, yep, lasers on, smoke machines on, yes. So here we go. So yeah, sound to light would be cool, but I mean that's a lot of work. So let's put ourselves a tune on. I've got a K391 here. I've actually had permission to use these, by the way, so there we go. Now the lasers do actually flash, I've noticed, every now and again, but that also maybe because of clipping. Like if you look a certain way into the corner, you'll notice they go off. But it's pretty sweet. I think what we could do is, if we was to implement this on the server, we could have somebody doing the controls for the effects and make it look a bit more flashy. Something else I'd like to see is assignable decks controllers. So we could literally have, say, one laser set to one, another one to another, so we can have different colours. Maybe using pressure plates or something to control redstone, to control the lights, would be cool. So yeah, you can kind of have, say, ID of 1 mixed with a controller that's got ID of 1, and you can go up to like a certain amount of numbers. So you could all have different colours. That'd be quite sweet. Different lengths of laser, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, pretty cool. Let's see if we can see myself in the thing here. But there you go. That is the party mod. I saw it actually from Dan the Diamond Minecart, but I thought I wanted to check it out myself. So there you have it. But yeah, give yourself a little go on this. All the links you need are down below in the description, and then also the video for the crafting recipes. It's kind of like a you smelt coal again, and that gives you the vinyl which you make the records for, and all sorts of little things like that. But yeah, it's really cool, really nice. Obviously needs a few changes for the bugs. I'll show you, like, put smoke machines that way on, they won't work. That way they will. That way they will. It's a bit weird. But yeah, that was a quick look at the DJ mod for 1.6.4. Any questions, let me know down below. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you all again next time.